Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Willie. Good to be with you again. And this is the encouraging word for today. And today we start a brand new psalm, Psalm 69. And we're going to be in this psalm for a while. So I encourage you to read it and let's really dive deep into Psalm 69. Now, we find here that David again has got himself into some kind of trouble. Either he's like a magnet and attracts trouble, or maybe he gets himself into trouble sometimes, or maybe a combination of both. But here he is again in trouble, crying out to God. Now, when we have kids, or when we deal with children as a teacher, or whatever situation, when a child gets themselves into some trouble, like they go out and play and they get dirt all over them, mud all over them, you clean it up, and you tell them not to do it again, and then they do it again. After a while, we start to say to them, "You again? What's the matter with you? Why are you keeping on getting into trouble?" But here is another psalm where David is in trouble and he's coming to God again and again and again. But you know what the good news is? God never ever says, "You again? What are you doing crying out?" You see, David knows God. He knows God's heart. God's heart is a heart of love and mercy, and he welcomes us to come, even if it's the second time, the 10th time, or the 100th time. He loves it when we come to him with everything that happens to us. And David is in trouble, and so he's in big trouble apparently, and he prays the shortest prayer in the Bible. Psalm 69 verse 1 says this: "Save me, O God, for the waters have come up to my neck." Save me. That's the shortest prayer in the Bible. Save me, God. Save me. So he can't save himself. He's gotten himself in a situation where he can't save himself. And he feels like he's sinking, like he's got nothing to stand on and he's sinking. So he just cries out the shortest prayer in the Bible, "Save me." And you know what? God always hears that prayer to save him. It's like a lifeguard. Lifeguard is sitting there getting a nice tan, and somebody is out there and they start drowning and they yell out, "Save me," or raise their hand. The lifeguard doesn't say, "Well, how did you get into that situation in the first place? It's you again. I rescued you last week. I'm not going to rescue you. You deal with it." Okay? A good lifeguard would never do that. And God is better than the best lifeguard. So whatever situation you're in, never think that God is not willing to hear you, even if it's again and again and again. In fact, he loves to hear you cry out, "Save me." So as we close, we're going to look at a verse from Matthew 14:29-30, where Peter prayed the same prayer to Jesus. And I encourage you to read the verse and meditate on it, and even read the story behind the verse. The scripture will be written at the end of the video. So God bless you, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.